Man, what's up, B? What you got going?
Nothing, man. Just him thinking, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Man, I'm sitting there cooling and everything.
What you think about the city life right
Man, I'll say one thing about the city life. It's 91 degrees in Shreveport, Louisiana. Hot than a mother joker.
now? Right on.
Man, welcome to Real City Shreveport with your man King L. Thompson and special guest Derrick Johnson, aka Big.
Big, man.
Man, thank you for being here, my bro.
What's that, man? Thank you for having me, man, on your show today, man.
Oh man, it's going down, man.
Another blessed day again, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day that you're alive, man, enjoy it.
That's it. Man, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we need to talk about what's going on in city council for a little bit. As far as we done passed some little bills and stuff about the no smoking in the casinos, and now we got the no smoking. Gonna be no smoking in the bars, and I wonder how they're gonna affect people. As far as I like gambling, so if I go to the boat, I want to continue to smoke my cigarette. And now if I can't smoke comfortably, when I'm ready to smoke, I gotta leave my machine. I'm not really comfortable with that. How you feel about that?
Well, honestly, you know what I'm saying? It's a fad, like your pops said, you know what I'm saying? Not to put your business on the air, but hey, it's a fad, you know what I'm saying? Because once they realize how much money they're going to lose on revenue, people that want to be somewhere where they can gamble and smoke, they're not going to go there.
That's right.
They're going to go to the boat that they can gamble and smoke it.
That's right.
And they say all the boats ain't going to do it, so they're going to go to those boats more. Because everything, they can drink, they can smoke at the table. Right. You know what I'm saying? They can enjoy themselves. You can't put a limit on people that when they spending money like they do it when they gambling.
Some boats gonna lose a lot of business, a lot of revenue, a lot of ratings.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of like a TV show that's not getting no ratings, but they know it. They end it. Right. And everything. And I can see that happening. And it seems like. I feel like Shreveport is just a big old thunderbolt just coming through sometime, because we need some help with the violence. You know what I mean? I'm like, the 91 degrees being so hot, if kids are stuck in the house and ain't nothing to do,
man.
I'm talking about cartoons ain't the thing no more. When I grew up, it was running home at 3 o'clock, trying to get home 5 minutes later so I can see them cartoons, and I'm like, now these kids walking around at 91 degrees with hoodies on. And I'm like, God, where is their mindset at, man? And so much stuff happening with all our fathers being locked up in jail. And the main thing is locked up in prison, locked up in parishes. You know what I'm saying? Locked up in the city jails. So it's barely role models, you know what I'm saying, at home. Because here in Shreveport, they're so late to open up the parks and recreation. They're so late to open up the spa.
Amen.
I mean, come on, man. I ain't seen nobody going to,
There's nothing for the kids to do, you know what I'm saying? If you want them to do different, you got to give them different options.
That's right.
There's no amusement park. There's no summer leagues. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying, you can start opening up the summer feeding.
That's right.
All that there, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Summer education. So the kids that didn't get a chance to go to school, they can catch up on their education. They can get their tutoring this summer.
Man, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that the city could be doing.
That's right.
And you giving money to YMCAs and recreation. You getting them $21 million.
That's right.
And they're not even open. They're not doing nothing for the community. So why is you getting them steady flooding them with money?
That's right.
And they got more money now that they can do something with because they're not doing nothing.
And I'm finding out that the casinos are paying for the police force raises and paying for the mayor to have a salary, you know what I'm saying, that he wants and all this, so the violence can stay down, because what it is, Shreveport is not chipping in their part of doing it. The boat's trying to keep them alive. Come on, man. We gotta do better as a city.
But you gotta look at the Shreveport's police department. It's tore up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They slow, you know what I'm saying? Then you take people to jail for the wrong things.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And people, you know what I'm saying? They tend, and then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't paying them, but they ain't really doing no hell of a work. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You got a bunch of unsolved cases.
The department is crooked by itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got your neighbor, Bossier, that, you know what I'm saying? They don't run from action, they run to action.
That's right. Run to action.
And that's when a lot of people feel safer over there. The crime rate is lesser over there.
That's right.
Because they don't shy away from going to the tough spots. They thrive in the tough spots over there in Bossier. That's what they thrive on.
That's right.
We'll go in here and sit over here every day. We'll tear your neighborhood up.
That's right.
We'll make sure that you are uncomfortable.
I know one thing. If I'm going to Bossier, they always ride.
Yeah.
I'm talking about at least every 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 minutes.
You gonna see the police.
Yeah. They ride past or turn the corner somewhere. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, I abide by the rules and everything. Over here, Shreveport, they're more kind of lenient, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of easy to take advantage of it because they don't do anything about tightening it up, as you say, you know.
Right on.
I'm just being real. I don't see nothing they doing to improve the security.
They wasting, not to cut you out, but they wasting more time facing the homeless and eating out and ducking out than they doing, you know, real crime work.
That's right, man.
You know what I'm saying? People shooting in the broad daylight now. People, you know what I'm saying, it's more murders than ever has been.
They got
you
more
know what I'm
bold.
saying?
Yeah.
Because you don't have nobody that they're afraid of.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And then you have nothing for them to do, main thing.
Come on, man.
But if you teach them and give them something to do, I guarantee a lot of them will put their guns down and pick up the sword.
That's right.
But you got to bring God back into the city.
That's right.
You got to, you know what I'm saying, citywide, man. Man, right now, right here, man, on this podcast, man, I'd like to say, man, sometimes, man, we just need a moment of prayer throughout the week, man.
That's right.
We, you know, pick out a day, man, and, you know, at a certain time, 1, 12, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
3, whatever your number may be, you know what I'm saying? Have a moment of silence, man. Give God his praise, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? For waking you up, or whether it be for the end of your day or the beginning of your day.
Hey,
just give him a little moment, you know?
That's how I feel. I feel like this here. I'm going to cut you off.
No, go ahead, bro.
I feel like the podcast show, Real City Shreveport, it's called Real City Shreveport for a reason, because one thing about the ministry of this podcast is keeping it real. When I know the 100% truth about something, whatever I do know, I'm just gonna say what I know, not what I'm hearing. So that's not what it's about. And I know one thing, that this city needs the leaders. You know what I'm saying? That they call themselves leaders, they call themselves bosses, they call themselves some guys that can make a difference. Hey, we need y'all to stand up and do that and everything. And I don't see how everybody relying on a chief of police, the mayor, and the sheriff to come up with plans, when it's the household that needs to change the plans and the atmosphere of the kids. And that'll make sure when they go outside the door, they mindset is on positive. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because my mom just know in the morning time before I left out, hey, you represent me. So me representing her mean I better get my mind right. If I come home with a bad report, my tail finna get whooped. So that was, hey, and today my mom is still here, so I got respect that. It's like, I think that helped me not lose focus. So one day when she's not here, hey, I'm prepared to keep on going in the same way she got me now and everything. And like the lady said yesterday during the church revival thing she was having out here, she said that it's some men that ain't coming in, and she need more men to to come in.
Right.
And said that can be an answer right there. We have more men. In the same way, the idea of coming up with the men standing up and the guns down. You know, like men walking for gun violence, men walking for other men walking to intercede for the ones who are scared for themselves. Am I correct?
Yeah, you're correct, man.
I mean,
100%, man. I totally agree with you on that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of change that could go on if we just come together, man.
Man, that's it.
And sit and support one another, man, in our community.
That's right.
If you live there, why not try to, live in harmony?
That's right, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I understand if somebody else come to your neighborhood.
That's right.
Then you do what you have to do. But inside your neighborhood, it shouldn't be conflict like that.
That's right.
Y'all should live in peace. You know everybody there if you've been there a minute.
That's right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Why is we killing we growing up together.
That's right.
We going to school together. We living together. We stay in the same apartments, the projects, just the same block.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We see one another every day, but we still killing one another every day.
That's
The
right.
same people that we see every day.
That's right. See, instead of getting a personal relationship with God, we getting too personal with our friends.
Right.
And then, God, He say don't do.
Right.
And everything, And it's like, His commandments is really to mind your own business. Just respect the person that you know.
Right.
Acknowledge them. You know what I'm saying? And everything. If they need you, be there for them. But that's why He give you a companion, which is a wife. He tell you to lean to your companion. Leave your parents alone. Don't be bothering them. You know what I'm saying? Once you get a certain age, go have your own life. That's why He bring you here and everything. Have a relationship, but don't depend. Supposed to depend on Him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's how I feel. Like he get every parent supposed to raise their kids to be prepared to be on their own. Same way the animals do.
Right.
Watching National Geographic was showing my mama something. And she was doing what the bird was doing. The bird was in there nurturing the baby bird, feeding him, doing what he got to do until he got to the point where, hey, get what I'm finna do. Hop out this tree. You behind me? And the bird looking like, oh look, no, I ain't. He do it and fall down before you know he flapping. And once mama see he can protect himself, hey, you on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And everything. And I seen lions do it, bears do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Parents' job ain't for a lifetime, but they do it for a lifetime.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not really for a lifetime. Their job is to see you through your childhood, your teenage years,
That's right.
and your adolescence. Once you get into your 30s and 40s, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Now it's time for you to start looking back towards your parents.
That's right.
Now you start supposed to be saying, well, shit, I'm going to go pop them, I'm going to go mom them and do this and do that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, they got me to this, you know what I'm saying? They got me this for. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to start looking back, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm going to go there and cut Pop's hair.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that.
Right. And we say be a service to your father. Like in the Bible, we saying serve him. He may not natural father too. Like they need us. Be there, that's why I say don't be obedient to your parents and days will be longer. And everything. And it don't mean like, even our parents are gone, the one that's in line. What is our best, a guy we know as an elderly guy. The respect, showing him that he is wanted, he loves, self-sacrifice. That's why God say sacrifice is obedience, right?
Right.
And I'm like, obedience is from the sacrifice. And I'm like, shoot, that we're doing it every day. When I'm somewhere I don't want to be, but I know I'm going to be there because it's the right thing to do. Sometimes I'm sacrificing.
Right.
Because in my mind, I don't want to be here.
It's something you really want to do.
But in my heart,